What is up, my dude and dudettes, and welcome back to TellerTube. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the subreddit r/choosingbeggars. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date with my latest videos. And with that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Bride wanted all of the art with none of the talent at a fraction of the price. I remember a few years ago when I was starting out, I used to post ads on Craigslist for painting commissions. Well, one day I had gotten a request from a woman who wanted a wedding day portrait of her and her husband. I was like, alright, well please send me a photo and explain in detail your vision and what size canvas. And I'll give you a quote. So I'm expecting like 1 or 2 photos. This woman sends me the entire iPhone photo album, and then adds she wants all her 7 kids included and an arch and all kinds of flowers. And she wants it painted on a huge 36 by 48 inch canvas to hang on her mantle. I'm thinking, whoa, this is huge and expensive. I quote her around $500. This is extremely cheap. Today I charge more because I actually value my time, supplies, and experience now. Choosing Beggar comes roaring. Why is it so expensive? I thought it was going to be like $80 to $100. Can't you just print out the photos and paint over them? This artist in insert location prints them and paints over them for that much. Sends me a crap portrait of her daughters as the Frozen sisters. See, can't you do this? Can't you just trace and paint over the photo? My response: no, I don't paint over photos. I graph and then draw each individual portrait on the canvas. My paints aren't cheap either, as I purchase professional grade paints. My canvases ain't cheap either, and I'm just not a copy and paste type of artist. I would never do this size of work with what you're asking for that price. That wouldn't even cover supplies. Sorry, but I can't do this painting for you. Maybe you could find someone else within your price range. Choosing Beggar screams through text. I'm going to ruin you. You're finished. I know a lot of people in this town, you're not even that good. She continued screaming through text with the threats and insults that I just blocked her. I'm never gonna pay you that much. You're not even that good anyways. Alrighty, Karen. Coworker complains about free pizza. So one of my coworkers is a huge choosing beggar, like aggressively choosy, to the point he will bully people who are buying him free things to get exactly what he wants. This normally doesn't affect me, as I have learned to just tell him to screw off. Of course, he always complains and pretends like I just attacked him out of nowhere, but that's not the point of the story. But unfortunately, the person who does all of the food ordering and general paperwork stuff in our office is a super sweet old lady that isn't comfortable telling people no. One day, we had pizza for a lunch meeting and we all realized that the favorite pizza of everyone in the office, which she only ordered one of, at the time she learned to order more, was obviously different. I forget exactly what got left off, but half of it was not what it normally comes with. I went and talked to the person who ordered it, and she straight up told me that Choosing Beggar had stood by her desk and basically berated her until she changed half the pizza to be what he wanted because he didn't like some of the toppings. He wanted the whole pizza, but thankfully she made him compromise. Ticked me off because my favorite pizza was ruined and he bullied this woman who we all affectionately called the office mom. But whatever, right? It's free pizza and I'll just get something else and I'll live. The straw that broke the camel's back was when I noticed that he hadn't even touched the pizza. He was eating a different one. I decided to casually ask why he wasn't touching it. Come to find out, he didn't actually want any during that lunch and he knew he wanted something else, but he figured he might want some leftovers later in the week, so he had her change the order. So basically, this mother effer bullied a sweet old lady and changed a pizza order for one pizza everyone in the office wanted, just on the off chance he might want leftovers later. So you wanna guess what I did? I ate it. All of it. I didn't want more than 1 piece, but I ate all 6 pieces of a half pizza just so he couldn't have any. You can bet he complained about it too. I just looked back and was like, oh sorry, did you want some during this meeting? Cause if I had known you wanted it today, I would have saved you some. He glared at me for about a week and I felt like I just ate Thanksgiving dinner, but worth it. He seriously changed the toppings on the off chance that he might be hungry later in the week. Oh man. Coworker steals candy I specifically told him not to touch after raiding my desk. So this literally happened about 10 minutes ago and I'm still amazed by the audacity of this coworker cause he does this kind of stuff constantly. A little backstory. I run the internship program at my work. When I go to job fairs, I bring some candy with me cause not everyone wants a cheap pen or something when they come say hi. It's normally packed up in my storage cabinet, but our office is moving next week so everything is just kinda out at the moment. So the choosing beggar of my office walked into my office yesterday and opened up the tub of candy that, by the way, was sealed healed still, and I told him not to touch it cause it was used for recruitment. He got pissy and complained that I was handing out candy for recruitment and he couldn't have any. I told him yes, so don't mess with it. After that, he just said he was gonna take stuff as soon as I left my office, so I put it in my desk so he wouldn't mess with it. Fast forward to this morning, he walked into the break room where I was talking to coworkers, and as he stood there literally eating a piece of candy I told him not to touch, and he clearly just looked through my desk to find this stuff cause I know he didn't see me move it. He then complained that it wasn't good candy and asking where I got it from. My coworkers asked what candy it was and I called him out and he said it was the candy I specifically told him not to touch. But of course, in his fashion, he didn't care at all. He just continued to complain about it till he said, "This stuff isn't fit for human consumption," when I finally just said, "Well, it's a good thing you ate it then and not someone else, huh?" Grabbed my coffee and walked out. This is nowhere near the most annoying CB situation from this guy, but I want to smack him every time. Jeez, what a savage. He can never take no for an answer, can he? We offer free pony rides for families in need. Mom complains about not getting the pony she wants. Man, the equestrian world is full of beggars and people who can't take advice or accept stuff. Once a week, we offer a special pony ride program. The deal is you can check out the first time for free. Afterwards, you pay what you can afford and want to afford up to 10 euros. If you can only pay 2 euros, it's fine and we won't judge you. Our offer is designed for families in need and we get a lot of kids every week. The only thing is, the parents and their kids have to clean their pony together and we choose the pony for the kids. We know our animals damn well and don't want to abuse them either. So we have a young mom and her probably husband getting there and asking if it's really free. We inform her of our offer and she is totally in for it. Her kid is 2 or 3 years old and has never been on a horseback, which is understandable. So I hand her a brown, very small pony. Tell her it's perfect for beginners. She completely freaks out and asks why her kid can't ride the 140 centimeter tall white pony next to her. I tell her that a slow pony is always better for newbies, and if her kid has more experience, we can consider it. I realize her husband carries another young child on his shoulders. And while I help out the family with the white pony next to them with hoof cleaning, the situation gets tense. The mom and her husband suddenly put both of their kids on the white pony. Without any saddle on, none of the kids is wearing a helmet. I was holding the hoof to clean it, so I didn't notice it at first. When I looked up, I was in shock. I got mad and asked them to put their kids down immediately, tell them what they do is dangerous. They get mad at me and complain, "My kid deserves to ride that big pony. My kid doesn't need scum like slow ponies." The family next to me supports me and tells them to get their kids off. They refuse. The kids lose their balance and the pony starts buckling to get them off. Both poor kids fell to the ground and we had to call an ambulance because they didn't wear a helmet. They tried to sue our place and left bad reviews on Google. When the ambulance arrived, they were both in tears, and when I asked them if it was really necessary, the mom was still trying to blame me for not fulfilling her request. Also tried to tell her that this wouldn't have happened with the pony I was planning to give them. She just said, "Shut up, you don't know anything about horses." Yeah, okay Karen, not like it's my job or anything, donkey. I know your insurance says no, but my kid deserves to be near carnivores anyway. Some backstory, I work at a non-profit wildlife rescue in guest relations. This primarily means social media, website work, and running gift shop and our ticket booth. As the weather warms up, we get more guests, which means more entitled folks, choosing beggars, and madmen. One of the things we offer is a feeding adventure. If you are 6 or older, you can feed one of our black bears, and if you are 8 or over, you can feed a big cat. It's zookeeper escorted, super safe, and super fun. Very common way people support us and a huge draw for choosy folks. Enter today's cast: Choosing Beggar, older sister, youngest kid, me, myself. While in a gift shop rush, Choosing Beggar comes in with 3 children. Probably 10, 8, and 6, I guess. Immediately, she makes a beeline for me, barely waiting for me to finish answering another guest's question. Choosing Beggar: how old do you have to be for the adventure things? 6 for a bear, 8 for a big cat. Oh my god, no, really? He's 5, so none of them can do it. She starts throwing this dramatic sob story telling the kids how no one can do an adventure because of the age limit while making glances back at me to make sure I'm watching. When I don't react, she approaches again. Can he go in and stand with them? No, insurance won't let anyone under 6 behind the barrier fence. CB sighs like I've just stepped on her dreams. As she turns away again, the older sisters corral the youngest kid. Older sister: don't worry, you can't feed an animal now, but you can in 2 months when you're 6. Choosing Beggar: he's only 2 months away? Older sister: yeah. Choosing Beggar then holds the youngest kid to her while he tries to strain for our stuffed animal display, turns to me and says, "He's 6. Me after taking a moment, "Sorry ma'am, no can do." Choosing Beggar narrowing her eyes, "How do you confirm the ages?" Me dead-eyed, "We have the adults sign a waiver. Then it's just trusting you won't lie to us and put us at risk with insurance or licensing." Eventually, the older sister convinced Choosing Beggar to buy the youngest kid a toy he actually wanted and get them adventures anyways. According to my zookeeper coworker who did their adventures, she still tried to coerce him into letting the 5-year-old behind their barrier fence. Because hey, photo ops over insurance and safety. Who cares about the legality for a non-profit, right? Holy moly. He's 5. Oh wait, no, never mind, he's actually 6. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button as it would really help me out. Subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with my latest videos. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.